I'm here with Bask Iyer, Senior Vice President and CIO of Juniper Networks. Hi Bask, welcome to TiEcon 2012. So let's just start right off. How do you think TiEcon 2012 benefits our community?
Well, this is the first time I've come here and I'm just astounded how big this is. And so many entrepreneurs, one shot to meet a lot of community leaders, if you will. It's fantastic networking. And I think you get a chance to listen to some people like me who are buyers and a lot of people who are selling, so you know what we're looking for. So it's a great opportunity, I think.
Yeah, absolutely, it's a fabulous opportunity. So where do you see Silicon Valley in the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, I'm new to the Valley, and when I come here, it looks like there's no recession. Nobody's heard about that term. Every restaurant is full. We are hiring in Juniper, and we can't find people. So Silicon Valley sets the stage for the rest of the country, pretty much. So I'm very optimistic when I'm here on what is happening and how many new ideas are coming. The next big thing is happening right now. I feel like we're going through another energy cycle that we have, a lot of great ideas, a lot of bubbling entrepreneurs. But this time we seem to be a little bit more smarter than the last tech bubble, because people have remember that and they're looking through with more thoughtfulness on business planning and ideas and so on. So I feel very optimistic about where we are.
So what do you feel is the number one big difference between this bubble and the last bubble? I know you mentioned business planning, but is there anything just really specific that you can hone in on that entrepreneurs should know about?
Yeah, I think the venture capitalists now do a lot more due diligence. It's pretty much similar to the housing bubble. Now when you want to get a loan, people ask you 10 more questions. You have to be more than a guy with a ponytail. You have to have really some business acumen. You need to have the perseverance to run through it. You need to know how to attract good talent, etc. So they're looking at what I would call traditional business models this time a lot more than they did last time.
Yeah, I agree with that. People are just definitely more careful. It's more than a ping pong machine in a startup company, right?
Yeah, right, exactly.
So what speaker here are you excited to listen to?
What speaker?
Yeah.
It's Dave, who's my colleague here from Flextronics, and I like to listen to other CIOs.
Yeah, other CIOs.
To get their perspectives, a lot of learning to do. And the keynote address was very good as well. Yeah, it was wonderful.
If you were to give advice to somebody just starting off in technology in Silicon Valley or just starting out their career, what piece of advice would you give to them?
I think, you need to latch on some good trends, but don't just get enamored by the trends because they come and go. So I keep telling people things like mobility and cloud computing is pretty big. So people who work on that space have a good opportunity. I want to make sure people think a little bit more long term. It doesn't have to be 10 years, but think about building a company over, with a little bit more values. Most people start off with, let me find a product, have a buzz, sell it, and get out. That worked in the last bubble. It may work in this bubble as well, but you got to give it a little bit more thought about actually creating a company, creating value, because people are going to be a little bit more careful this time.
Yeah, absolutely. So what are you buying here at TiEcon?
Nothing.
You're a buyer.
Well, I am a buyer, and a lot of people are selling. I haven't bought anything yet. Anybody who's got anything creative on things like network virtualization, how to handle videos, and so on is interesting for me. Anybody who's solved problems in cloud and mobile, interesting for me. So I'm looking.